Hey guys, today is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, but the day you'll be seeing this is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving. Or you might be seeing it that day. You may be too busy. But we have just got back from taking Marcus home. We took him home and then we went by Best Buy because Noah wanted to buy he was with us, so he wanted to go by and get a new external hard drive for his computer. So we went and did that, and now I'm about to get into some comfy clothes, probably the pajamas I wore last night, which are the pajamas that I wore for pajama day because I washed them. I washed them, folded them, and put them right back on the last night. So anyway, I'm going to get in some comfy clothes, and I'm going to go ahead and start prepping some of the Thanksgiving things. And I thought I would take y'all along with me with what I would do whenever I do my Thanksgiving prep. It's nowhere near the scale that other people do because, well, normally it's just the 4 of us. Now it's just the 3 of us. So I'm still going to cook the same as I normally would because I don't know how to change that. And I normally go ahead and cook chicken for dressing because I always put chicken in my dressing, that or turkey, but it's just turkey if I have leftover turkey in the freezer or something, which I don't. So I'm going to cook some chicken breast for that and go ahead and get it shredded and ready to go. And I may go ahead and just mix that all up tonight if I have room. And I may mix it up and just get it ready to bake. I'm going to make some banana and wafer pudding. When I say banana and wafer, I'm not saying one thing. It's banana pudding and wafer pudding because the boys don't like bananas in their pudding, so I just make them a wafer pudding. I'm also going to, Jeff, do you want me to go ahead and make the deviled eggs tonight? No? Well, do you want me to go ahead and, you don't care if I boil the eggs and then have them ready for tomorrow? Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and boil the eggs and peel them and get them ready for me to just stir them together tomorrow. Let's see, what else? Will you put mine up? Or do you know where it goes? What else did I say I was going to do? I was going to do the dressing stuff. There was something else. I don't remember. I will let y'all know when I know. I need to make a list. That's the first thing I need to do after I change clothes. So I'm going to change clothes first, make a list second, and then I'll come back and talk to y'all about what's happening. Okay, so before I can get started with the cooking, I have to clean the kitchen. I have dishes that are in the sink. Some need hand washing. Some, I don't even know how they got there. The dishwasher, I've got to empty that. So anything that, like, I don't know where some of this stuff came. I know where Jeff's work bowl came from, but I don't know where some of this other stuff came from. It happened after I went to bed last night. Now, some of it I do know where it came from because I used it last night and I did not do any of the hand washing last night. And the reason why is I just didn't feel like it. My back was hurting and I didn't feel like it, so it's fine. But I don't know where some of this stuff came from. But anyway, Jeff emptied the dish drainer for me, and he washed the can of cranberry sauce and put it in the refrigerator. Tell me in the comment section down below, do you refrigerate your cranberry sauce? Some people do, some people don't. But anyway, I got my list for tomorrow's meal and desserts, plus I have a list for tonight's charcuterie. There's some question marks that I may or may not do. It's just according to how much I end up with. I'm thinking about making a pumpkin pie too. I don't have it on the list, but I'm thinking about doing that too because pumpkin pie is good for days after. So I may do that. I have everything I need to do it with, so that may happen. But anyway, I got to get this cleaned up. I also made me a cup of coffee because I haven't had any today. I don't usually like to drink coffee whenever I'm going somewhere that I'm going to be riding a lot. Because it's a diuretic and sometimes you have to go tinkle. But anyway, I'm at home. I can have all I want. Noah is taking a nap because he shouldn't have even rode with us because he didn't sleep good last night. He worked, and then whenever he comes home, he can't like just go straight to bed. Anyway, he didn't sleep good. Jeff is sitting in his recliner. He worked last night. He didn't get home till this morning, and he has not been asleep yet. But he doesn't want to go to sleep because he doesn't have to work again until next Monday. So he's going to try to stay awake, but he might fall asleep. So I'm going to be in the kitchen doing my thing while they're having naps. And I'll be back once I get the kitchen clean. I'm going to be doing so much cooking today that I'm not going to show me doing the cleaning, doing the dishwasher. Actually, this is just going to be me pretty much just chatting with you while I do things that I normally do. I'm not going to try to tell you how I do things. This is just what I do to prep for Thanksgiving. That's all it is. The things I do before, if that makes sense. It's not like, this is just my Thanksgiving prep and the night before Thanksgiving meal, because we always try to do something simple. So I'll be back. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is start on my dressing, and I'm going to start that by first getting that out of the way. I have a huge chicken breast here that I'm going to it's a little bit been in the freezer a little long, but that's all right, it'll be fine. Anyway, I'm going to season it with seasoned salt and black pepper, and I'm going to put it in the oven with some foil over it, and I'm just going to let it bake. And the reason why I do this is because we like chicken in our dressing. That's the way Mama always did it. Everybody that I know of, that's the way they do it. Now, some people don't put onions in it. Some people do, and I would rather have onions myself. Some people boil their chicken. I prefer to bake it. But the reason why I like to bake it is because the water, I could use that stock in my dressing, but I just rather not, if that makes sense. Because I would rather I'll put it this way. The amount of liquid that I need to boil this chicken is more than what I need to make the dressing, because I put cream of mushroom and cream of chicken in my dressing. But we'll get to that part later. Right now I'm going to get some foil, put this in the oven, then I'm going to get started on my cornbread part. And this is not the exact size I need, but this is a piece that I had tinted something with, which is all I'm really trying to do with this. So I'm going to use it. I'm not going to waste. I'm going to put it in the oven at 350 for however long it takes for it to get done. Alright, and for the cornbread part of my dressing, I'm just doing cornbread, just like I always would. The only difference is I'm going to use this bowl to put my egg in instead of getting another bowl this time, because I'm going to try to use as little dishes as possible. So I did that first to make sure the egg's okay. If the egg had been bad, I would have had to wash a bigger bowl than what I normally would, but that's okay. At least I know the egg is good. I figured it was. Most of the time it is. But, in fact, I don't think I've ever had a bad egg since I've started doing this. Like, since I've started cooking, I can't remember having a bad egg. I mean, I've smelled bad eggs, I've been around bad eggs, but I don't think I've ever had one whenever I was doing something. So I'm just going to put cornmeal in here, and I don't really measure. I have measured just to show y'all how much I do, but I just eyeball it. Put a little bit more This is cornmeal mix. I'm sorry, I should have told y'all it was cornmeal mix. It's not cornmeal. There. Ooh, sorry. I know that was loud. And now I'm going to put some self-rising flour in here. These things are so hard to open. And if I can remember, I will link the video where I made cornbread. But it's super easy to do. It would probably help me to do this stuff over there on that side where all that stuff is. Salt and pepper. And I'm putting quite a bit of pepper in this because it's for dressing. And we like a lot of pepper. Now, if this was just for cornbread, I would not put as much pepper. But it's for dressing. So, I'm putting a pretty good bit. And some salt. I put about the same as I normally would. Because there will be salt in the other things. There's salt on the chicken. There's salt in the cream of chicken and cream of mushroom that I'm going to use. Some olive oil. And then milk. Then I just mix this together. And this is just the base of my dressing. This is just the cornbread part. I didn't think I had enough milk. And if this is a little bit of a drier cornbread, that's alright, because I will be adding other things that will make it moist whenever I start to add the other things once it's turning it into dressing, is what I'm trying to say. Which I don't think it's going to be dry. Yeah, that's how much I needed. And another thing that I do is whatever pan that I'm making the cornbread in, that is the pan I'm going to do the dressing in. So I make sure that the pan is bigger than what I need for the actual just cornbread. At least I hope I do. Sometimes I make a mistake and make too much of the cornbread. This can of stuff is not wanting to do right. Ever, it seems. Alright, so I'm going to pour this in. Alright, and I'm going to put this right beside that chicken in the oven and let it cook. Just let it bake up and go from there with it. And once this is done, I'll show you the other part, but for now, this is just going in the oven. Okay, so, yes, I'm listening to Christmas music. I usually do that, but I'm not usually recording this. So I'm doing it in my ears, or it's actually not in my ear. So, anyway, gonna get eggs started for deviled eggs, and Noah just wants a couple of just boiled eggs. And he prefers them cold. So, I'm gonna do them tonight so that I can build the deviled eggs tomorrow, and he can have cold eggs. So I'm just gonna stick them in my Instant Pot. This is my smaller one. I want to say it's a 3-quart. I could be wrong, but I think it's a 3-quart. I'm gonna put in there about 8. Actually, I better get my little rack. I'll be right back. Okay, I decided to make it easier. I'm gonna put that in, and if it'll fit, nope, can't make it easier. I was gonna put this in there, but it won't fit in this one. It'll just fit in my big one. So that's all right. I've just got that then. So I'm gonna put 8 eggs. 4, 5, 6. I don't like them to touch. I don't know why. They may touch a little bit though. They may have to. I know I've seen some people just stack them in. I don't know how that works. Alright, a cup of water. And yes, I'm using my reverse osmosis even though you're not actually eating the shell. I don't know. I'm just doing it because that's what I want to do. 4 minutes is how long I'm going to do them. So pressure cook 4 and it's ready to go. The thing about my 2 Instant Pots is you don't have to set the pressure or anything. My old ones you did. This one and my other bigger one you don't, and I love that because I would forget all the time and it'd be a mess. Sorry for slurping. That was an accident. I almost spilled it on myself. Alright, so the next thing I can do is I can make the banana and wafer pudding. So let me get all the things I need for that. And I'm going to take a shortcut. I'm going to do what I always do. And I'm going to use, 1, I'm going to use the microwave. 2, I'm using cook and serve pudding. It's the way I learned to do it. That's the way I'm doing it. Now I have done it other ways. I've seen it other ways. It's yummy other ways. This is just a quick one. And I have actually seen people use instant pudding, which I did think about because I have a whole lot of instant pudding. I may do that. Let me talk to Jeff, see what he wants me to do. If he doesn't mind, I may do that because I have a bunch of that. So I'll be right back and you'll know. Okay, so I have never used instant pudding that I remember making banana pudding or wafer pudding, but Jeff said do it. So I'm going to do it because it's simpler, but I'm going to set myself up to get this done. And I would do this whether I was doing instant or what is, oh, it's that, oh goodness, the pattern. I thought there was something on my bowl, or my plate, no, whatever, my saucer. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut up my bananas. They're a little bit green looking, but they're not green. I've been eating them. They're the actual ripeness that I enjoy. And since I'm the one eating this, it needs to be how I want it, right? I'm the only one that's going to be eating it. Now, Jeff and Noah, they prefer their bananas more ripe than this. But I'm the only one in the house that has ever, like, out of all of us, that's done that eats banana pudding. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and mix up my pudding. I have 3 boxes here of the vanilla pudding, and if memory serves, I put 2 cups of milk. 2 cups cold milk and pudding mix. Okay. This bowl might be too big, but we're going for it anyway. And I think I'm going to start with 2 boxes. I have another box, but I don't know that I'm going to need it. So I don't want to make more than I need. And I brought out 2 bowls that I rarely use. The big one is for the wafer pudding. The smaller one is for the banana pudding. I don't know why I don't use them. I don't even know what kind of bowls they are. If you guys have ever seen ones like this or this, I don't know what they are. I just thought they were neat looking. I don't remember where I got them from. It was a yard sale or something. I don't remember. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my 4 cups of milk. Get that in there. And because I have a feeling this is going to be enough, I'm going to put the milk up. Might be a mistake, I don't know. But I can just turn right back around and pick it back up out of the refrigerator. I just don't like milk sticking out. So I'm going to whisk it real quick. Alright, so I always do that. I'm going to start building these, but I'm going to build them at the same time. And in this one I'm going to put just the wafers, and this one I'm going to put both banana and the wafer. But I'm going to just, because I'm using this, I would normally just, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do what I normally would do for the wafer pudding, and then I'm gonna do what I would do for this, except faster, because I know that that pudding is gonna start setting pretty quickly, and I don't want it to set so fast that it doesn't go in between everything. I should have probably built this part first. That would have been the sensible thing to do, but I didn't. And I'm not trying to be fancy with it. I'm just putting it in here. Plus these vanilla wafers are just crumbled anyway. Just a couple layers of everything, because I don't mind it being crazy. Oh no, I do mind that. I lost my banana. It was slippery. I hate it when that happens. Alright. Put some more wafers on the top of that one. Put more wafers in that one. Hope that I don't step on that banana, because that would be gross. Alright, this is already setting. Pour some into this. Yeah, it's going to go all the way through. It'll be fine. We'll pour some into this other one. I'm glad I didn't go ahead and do 3, but I don't know. I may need another one. Yeah, I think I do. Because this one doesn't have enough, I think. I wish that this, these bowls had lids, but they don't. I'm gonna make another one for this one. Jiggle that down some. Try to get all the air bubbles out. I don't know. I've never used this before. Yeah, definitely need some more. Okay. Let me mix this one up real quick. I've got plenty of this though. I got it super cheap at that store, and it's not going to expire until next November. So I got a whole entire box, like a big pack that they get at the store, for $6. So yeah, I wanted it. It was a good buy. That was loud. I'm gonna put some more of these. They like the crumbs, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pour them in there. I'm not gonna do any fancy top. Just come to pressure. I'm just gonna pour this in here. Whenever it wasn't like set any, they floated. Soak up all that goodness. Vanilla wafers and vanilla pudding. That's all this is. Alright. Which mine is still bigger than what I needed. But I'll eat on it like, I don't know how many days. I only make it like once a year. Sometimes twice. I think I'll pour a little bit more on top of this one. Yeah, there we go. And pour whatever I can in that. Now I'm just going to put some saran wrap on it and refrigerate it. I know it's not fancy, but it's happy. Get that one down in there. Get in there. I like to try to get all of it in there that I can, so that they can soak up all the pudding. Okay, that's good enough. That one looks worse now than what it did in the beginning. It'll be alright. Nobody cares in this house. Especially the boys. Alright, there we go. Well, I can say I've never had that happen before. Have you? That one just popped on open. Oop, sorry, foggy. Foggy, foggy. But yeah, it just popped open. I don't know, but they're ready. I gotta put them in some ice water. Alright, so now I'm gonna take the cornbread out and let it cool, because it is done enough for what I want. And I'm gonna check the chicken. I'm pretty sure it's not done. Let's see if I can lift up that little foil without burning myself. Yeah, it's not done. So it's gonna hang out there in the oven until it does get done. No raw chicken here. So that's gonna just cool, and it'll be ready for me when it's time. And see, this is what I mean by using a pan that's bigger than what you need. And I have plenty of room for growth for my dressing. when I mix it together. And also, I am cleaning as I go. Just that is still hot. Here are my eggs. The ice is all melted. And there'll soon be time for me to peel them. That one is it's already peeled. But anyway, I don't know what happened. That's never happened before, but that was an easy peel egg right there. Okay, so all the things that I have finished, I need to check off. I've got the cranberry sauce done. I've got that puddings, both of those done. That's all I've finished. The rest of the things are still in the process. And I asked Jeff if he wanted me to go ahead and make the deviled eggs tonight. He said no, wait till tomorrow because he'd eat them all tonight. So, not gonna make them tonight. But I do need to go ahead and kind of get in gear for tonight's dinner, which is the charcuterie board. And I am cooking a couple of things for that. Just two. I want some hot stuff and some cold stuff with it. So I'm just gonna cook two of those. I can't do anything else with the dressing yet, of course. I can't do anything with the turkey tonight or the mashed potatoes. I'll tell y'all what we're having. We're having turkey dressing, ranch mashed potatoes, deviled eggs, loaded green beans, and cranberry sauce. There's only the three of us. We don't need a lot. We don't even need all that, but we just want it. For desserts, which will last days, banana pudding, wafer pudding, haystacks, and pumpkin pie. Haystacks just because I've been craving them. That's what we're having, and I'm gonna get started on the pumpkin pie next. So, let me go find my recipe. It is just the Libby's recipe off the back of the can that I kept. So, that's all I use. So, let me get that stuff and get that started. Okay, so I got my pumpkin in there just because I want to go ahead and get that done. And my crust is a little bit sad. It got a little broken. But that's alright. We're using it anyway. We don't care. Maybe I can get this. I mean, there is a way to get it back together. Like if you let it thaw some and things like that. But we're just not worried about that. Most people don't even like the crust anyway. I do, but most people don't. Alright, so I got my pumpkin, my eggs, get in there. Alright, get rid of this bowl. Alright, now I'm going to put my sugar in there, and I'm not doing this in any correct order. I'm just doing this just the way I always have, just throwing it together. And I'm going to use pumpkin pie spice, but this is a ½ teaspoon. Ooh, looks like I need to make some more of that. So there that is. I am getting super duper low. Like, that's sadly low. So I had to make some more of that. Alright, and then the last thing I need to do, let me make sure I've got everything on there. I've got my pumpkin sugar, my pumpkin pie spice, eggs, and evaporated milk. And my oven is preheated. Okay, so now I'm just going to mix this all together. Make sure it's well incorporated. And then I'm just going to pour it in my pie shell. And I'm going to bake it at 425 for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to reduce the heat to 350 for 40 to 50 more minutes. I should have probably used a mixer to make it go faster, but that's okay. Oh boy. I guess it's not cooking if you ain't wearing it, huh? Not for me anyways, especially lately. I've been a bit messier. I got a bigger bowl on purpose so that wouldn't happen. That's okay though. Alright. Seems like my spices are not wanting to mix together. But they're in there. They'll be alright. Alright, that's better. I'm going to pour it in the pan and put it in the oven. This is just too, it's always more than what it says. And I always end up doing this. Okay. To make it easier to handle, and just in case this decides to overflow, try to straighten that back up some more. Maybe I can get the rest of it in there. I doubt it. It's a deep dish too. This always happens. It's alright. I'll bake that in something small. I may take some of this out and bake it in something small. It'll just be crustless. I always end up doing this. Don't know why I didn't think about it and get something out. I guess because I don't make this but maybe once or twice a year either. I don't make a lot of pies. Alright. I am going to take some of this out of here. Because I don't want to take a chance of it going over. This can just be a preview. They can have it tonight. There we go. Good enough. Sorry, that was loud. Clean up the mess that I made over here. I'm going to put this in the oven. Ooh, I got to get that other real quick. Check that chicken. What a mess, y'all. This is what happens though. Every year, this is what happens to me. I forget what I'm doing. Alright, 15 minutes at that temperature. And then I made a mess. I had to wash this after. Okay, it's fine. Let's look at the chicken. I don't know why I put this back on here, because I needed it. And there's the chicken. It's all done. And I'm going to let it sit there and cool, because I'm not going to try to shred it right now. And everything in this pan will go in the bowl with this whenever I make the dressing. I know some people may say, "Oh, that's gross." It's not. It's collagen. It's there's nothing wrong with it. So, I'm gonna let that cool. And I'm gonna clean up this pumpkin pie mess. Then I'm gonna get started on peeling the eggs. Okay, so I'm gonna take my eggs out of here. I got one that's already peeled. So I'm just gonna peel them and put them back in that bowl, and then I'm gonna stick them in the refrigerator because they're cool now. And hopefully all of them will peel easily. We shall see. That's what I'm trying to say.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand, you and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, and that's what we do. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand, you and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
Okay, so now it's time to get started on the dressing. I am not going to cook the dressing tonight. Everything I'm putting in this is cooked already except the onion. So, I'm not going to be doing that. I want to let you know that before I got started. So, this is the cornbread that I made. And I'm just going... I thought I felt something on my finger. Gonna go ahead and just stick it in there. And y'all can tell it's cool because if not, I couldn't be touching it like this. Alright, And I'm gonna set this over to the side just like it is. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. I'm gonna take this, I'm just gonna break it up. And I know people make their dressing different. I don't think I've ever shown how I make my dressing. And I don't make it like my family does. Some of it is, but mostly it's not. Alright, so there's my cornbread. I'm gonna stick it to the back and wash my hands. And now I'm gonna go ahead and cut up some onion. I have 2 here because they're smaller, but I don't know how much I'm gonna need. So let me go ahead and get the peeling off this one some because it's kind of crazy. Okay, that first one was kind of crazy and really bad. So it went into the trash. I'm not gonna put a bad onion in here. That would be disgusting. Get this out of my way. I may have to get some more onion, I don't know. And I'm not gonna cut it like super big. I like it super chunky. Noah doesn't really like it super chunky. He likes the onion, but he doesn't like it super chunky. He wouldn't say anything about it if I did cut it super chunky, but it doesn't hurt me to cut it down a little bit. I'm gonna put it straight in there. Alright, so there's the onion. Here's where I really veer from my family's way of doing it. They never would put cream of chicken or cream of anything in theirs. That would just not happen. But I put 1 can of cream of chicken. Alright, and I'm going to fill this with some, well, I'm not going to fill it all the way, but partially. With some water. I should have finished my words. A lot of it comes out, but I still like to get the rest of it. But I'm going to set that back there for now and go ahead and open up my cream of mushroom. I have problems with these Pop Tops sometimes. I almost, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm scared I'm going to cut myself, so I have to be super careful to get them off. Alright, now I'm going to pour that water from the cream of chicken can into the cream of mushroom can and swish it around, get out all that yumminess. All that I can anyway. And I'm using my little silicone spatula too to help with that. And I pour that water in there. Okay, so that's just going to sit there for now. I'm going to get this chicken and I'm just going to start chopping it up. I'm cutting it like bite-sized pieces, I guess, just like little chunks. I would shred it, but I just don't want to. don't want to deal with that right now. Like, I could get my KitchenAid and do that, but for one chicken breast, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to chop it up into smaller pieces, small chunks. And after I get it the size I want, I'm just going to start throwing it in there. Because I need to get something. I should have got a bigger cutting board, but I don't know. This is fine. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's all I think I have to cut up, so I'm going to put this over here so I can wash it, and I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm just going to set it to the side for now. And remember, I said I'm going to keep all this. There's nothing wrong with it. We'll put it in there. And here's where I come to the point where, oh wait, Kathy doesn't buy chicken stock and stuff. I'm gonna need some of that, right? Yeah, I am. But I'm gonna have to make some with my broth. I mean, not broth, but my bouillon. Now, here's the thing. I could have boiled the chicken, but I find that it has a lot more flavor doing it this way. I may not have to have any more liquid, because this looks like it's pretty good already because of the mushroom and chicken soup. I may put some more cream of chicken soup in it because that makes it really good, but I don't think I'm gonna need any more liquid. I'm gonna need to keep it in the pan or bowl. Yeah, that's good. Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands to get what I got on and on there. And then I'm gonna put some salt and pepper. Just some salt. And remember, we love pepper. And we don't like it to be super moist either. So I think this is going to be good. If I need to do anything, it'd be just a little bit. And I don't need to make stock for a little bit. Sometimes I don't need it. I don't think I need anything. Just that liquid from the cans and the water I put from the can and that liquid from the chicken itself, I think that's good. No, I'm not going to spray this. I'm not going to do anything else to it. I'm just going to put this in here. And I know some people put celery and they put eggs and things like that in it. I don't do that. And I always like to use my hands because it's just easier. Alright. Wash my hands. And I really need to check that little pie thingy. I'm gonna give that just a few more minutes. And this, I'm gonna put more pepper on. Told y'all we love pepper. And pepper's good for you, so. Now, I'm just going to put the lid on it. And that is going to go into the refrigerator until tomorrow. And it's ready to bake. Okay, so that's what this looks like after it's done. Preview for tomorrow, yes. They can eat it tonight, or we can eat it tonight, or something. Okay, so, oh my goodness, this thing's dead, or almost. Since it's after 6 o'clock now, I'm going to start our charcuterie board. Everybody does them different ways. I'm going to have a little bit of hot food, a little bit of cold food, and it's going to be little finger foods, and that's all it's going to be. I was going to put some grapes and apples on it too, but the boys said they don't want any, so no fruit this time. But there will be vegetables because I'm going to do some cucumber and possibly broccoli. Broccoli's already ready to go if it's still good. I hope it is, because it's been in there since last week, cut up already, so we'll see. I don't know. So there'll be that, and cheeses. I'm gonna pull out the goat cheese and the other things. I don't know if they're gonna want the brie or not, but first I need some mozzarella because I'm going to make some the little pizza bite things, whatever you call them. I'm not gonna make them tiny, but I'm not gonna make them huge either. The ones with the crescent rolls, I think I've done them before. Almost positive I've done them before. I know I have. Anyway, I'm gonna get everything set up for that and get started. Plus, I'm gonna just cook some of those, I'm gonna heat the meatballs, the ones that I make and I usually put in spaghetti and stuff. I'm just gonna heat these up, or let them cook through, or like thaw. What am I saying? I don't know. I'm tired. It's hot in this kitchen. I've got a fan going. It's not helping. The song that's in my ear is telling me it's cold outside, but they lied. I don't know what temperature it is right now. Let's see. 60 right now. I don't know what temperature it was today, but it was not cold outside. That is a calendar, not... Okay, there we go. The high today was 74. But that's okay. I could actually be letting this music play loudly because it's Epidemic Sound Christmas music, but I decided not to because the boys are sleeping. So I'm just using these. Anyway, I'm going to heat these through. I'm going to let it thaw out and heat through while these others are baking. Let me put those in the oven first. Let me get the camera set down. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to put those little meatballs on this pan. They're already cooked. They just have to heat through. And I've got some of that pizza sauce left over that they can dip it in, or they can just eat them like they are because they like to eat them like they are too. But I'm going to put these in the oven now. Let them heat through. I'm just sticking it in there with the pie. Over here, I have a pan with some parchment on it. I'm gonna cut up some, what is that? Mozzarella. That's what it's called. Here's some knives. Look at that. We'll try one of those. Wow, Jeff did wrap this one. Hold on, this is... I'm gonna do this one first because it's older, and actually it should have been used first, but I didn't. I thought it was pepper jack the other night whenever we had the pizzas, and I handed him the wrong cheese to shred. my fault. It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just, yeah, I don't like this knife. I don't like that set of knives at all. I just don't like it. It doesn't work well. I don't know how many I'm gonna need for, like, I don't know how many of these little pizza bites I'm gonna be able to make. So let's figure that out. I may cut some of those down too. Where's the end? It's here. These things are always terrible. There. Alright, so I don't really want to cut it on that, so I'm going to just do it on this. I got everything in the way. I should have got a bigger cutting board. But you know what? We're going to make do. We're going to make it work. It's going to be fine. I'm going to stick these pieces together. Sorry, my arm's in the way. I've done this before on here and shown y'all. It's been a while. A long while. Just take a piece of cheese and stick in there and just wrap it around. Most likely they'll bust because I don't do well. But we don't care. We're gonna eat them anyway. I think I may have this cheese too big, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna regret using this board because I have to hand wash it because it's wooden, and now I'm getting this dough on it. Oh well, it's fine. We're not gonna fret over that. We're gonna just keep going. Fix some supper. Did I say I wasn't gonna do the haystacks tonight? I decided I'm not doing the haystacks tonight. I don't know if I told y'all I was doing them tonight. I don't know when I told y'all I was doing them. I know I said something about them. It'd probably be better if I just cut these pepperonis up some. I don't know. Come out of that. I'm just gonna leave that one whole. And you can see how many it makes. It makes 12 for one thing. And that's all I'm going to do is 12. Sorry I got quiet. I'm in another world, I guess. I'm trying to get these things done. My back's starting to hurt too. Pretty bad. This one is definitely gonna burst. That's okay though. We don't care. Alright, put that there. Everything here was cooked except the dough, so that'll be fine. Get these in the oven. No, I'm not. Just wait. I gotta get the best part. It's not really the best part, but it is yummy. Butter and garlic spread. Whatever kind of garlic spread you want. We're using Johnny's because that's what we have. Mix that together very well. Sorry about the horrible weird noise. And liberally douse them with it. I'm gonna have too much butter though, because I think I did as much as I normally do for like a whole thing, but I can just save it and do some more of these. It'll solidify again, but all I gotta do is put the lid on it and put it in the refrigerator. Use it in a couple days, it'll be fine. If I don't use it all, I don't know, I may use it all. I actually might use it all. Yeah, I'm gonna use it all. So maybe I didn't make more. I don't know. Y'all, I'm so confused. So much confusion right now in my brain. I told y'all I was discombobulated. I'm really bad today. It's worse than normal. So I did the exact amount I needed. Okay. Okay. Put those in the oven now till they're done. Actually, I'm gonna move. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna put them down there with the meatballs. It'll be fine. I was gonna move the other. I'm gonna rinse this with super hot water, then I'm gonna put it in the dishwasher because it'll work just fine. Okay, so here's the pie. It kind of cracked and stuff, which that's normal for me. And I had put some foil over the top, and I had sprayed it, and now there's oil on the top. But that's okay. We're not going to worry about that. We're going to let it cool, then we're going to refrigerate it, because you need to refrigerate pumpkin pies. Okay. There's that one still. Now, let's get to finishing up this part, because I was getting everything out. So I gotta do that. I'll be back. Okay, so it's time to build this. I have some garlic and chive pita crackers. Oh, you can't see it. That's what they are. I've got garden vegetable crackers. These are both from Aldi. Then I have mozzarella cheese. I have this everything goat cheese. I have some pepper jack. And I have this Edam cheese, which I have found out doesn't go bad, it just gets harder from what it said. I don't know. I have pepperonis. I have this Polish sausage that I still don't know if you're supposed to cook or not. So let me go look at that before I go any further with that. Prosciutto, a little ham, turkey, and salami. So, let me go find out about this. What's in the oven smells delicious. I'll be back. Okay, is safe to eat cold. Or you can fry it, or you lots of things. So, I got my little cutting board back over here. I washed it, and I'm going to just go ahead and start cutting up some of these cheeses. Look at that. But I'm going to cut up some of the cheeses and put them on the board. Oh, look, I did it again. Look at that. I don't know. I need to stop. This is the rest of that mozzarella. Oh, I did the thing again, but I'm not going to eat it this time. Alright. So, I'm just going to make little piles, stacks, whatever you want to call it, of whatever. Nothing is going to be cut perfectly. You can't see everything. Nothing's going to be cut perfectly. We're not trying for perfection. We don't care about that. I could go ahead and cut it on this board because this is a cutting board. But once I start building, I will take up the space, so I won't have any room. That's why that I went ahead and got this one. Just in case you're wondering. Did I say I also have broccoli out? I do. And I also have a cucumber washed. Hopefully it's good because it seemed a little bit soft to me. This is pepper jack, one of my favorites. Actually, is this pepper jack with it? Nope, it's just jalapenos. Okay. It's got some orange in it too, so I was wondering if it had the habaneros as well, because I have bought that before. Because we like it. It's good. A little stack of this cheese in this corner. Alright, and close that back up. And then this Edam cheese, if I can hold the knife. Probably should have cut it before I did the pepper jack, but it's too late now. It doesn't have a smell. Can you tell I'm struggling just a little bit? Alright. Got little peppers on it, but that's okay. To check this other in the oven real quick. There we go. Almost time to take those others out. I'm gonna get something to wrap some plastic wrap to wrap that up. I don't know how I'm going to do this yet, because from what I understand it's soft, so I'm thinking about just cutting half of it and just sticking it here. I don't know yet. This is how I'm going to do the meats. Okay, my battery died. I didn't notice that because it's not angled where I can see it really well. But this is what I'm doing with the meats. And I'm not doing much of each. Well, with the cold cuts, like this. I'll do maybe like 6 pieces or so. Because we have so many different kinds. That's 5 pieces. After I get this one done, that'll be enough. That'll be fine. If I need more, I can always take it out and do more. I've opened this before, but I don't remember where. There. Alright, there's not much left, so we're going to do whatever's here. I may not leave that there. I think I know what I'm going to do. Put it over here. I don't know, just to make it look kind of fancy. It doesn't have to be fancy for everybody here. Oh, there's exactly 5. That's wild. How did I do that? Not on purpose, I promise. Alright, there's those. And I'm going to do the prosciutto. Y'all have given me different ideas about the prosciutto, but I'm just going to do it the same way that I did that. I'm going to try to anyway. It's harder because of the way it's cut, but it will work out, I promise. Do I have 5 of these too? I do, I think. Or maybe there's just 4. I don't know. I'm fixing to have to check this other food though. I can smell it. It's getting stronger, which means it's getting really close to being done. I use my nose a lot when it has to do with cooking. Now there's just 4 of these. Okay. That would have been wild if it would have been 5. Alright, gotta check this food. Yes, they're done. And yes, some of them exploded. I'm gonna let those hang out for just a couple more minutes, just because I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put them. And I want to get this built the rest of the way. Alright, so the salami, can I roll it? Would it roll? Let's see. It will, y'all. I wonder if it's going to stay. All of it's not going to roll though. Oh, it may not work. Stay there, please. Oh, that one's coming a lot apart. Roll up. Come on. It'll be all right. There. All right, now gonna put some of these on that side. Get this open. It said to thinly slice it, so I'm going to do the best I can. I don't know if this outside part's supposed to come off or not. It almost looks like a ham. We're going to do that much. And I'm going to use the prosciutto bag. It's fine. Turn those around. That one is a little crazy. I'll do it this way. Yes. I could get fancier, but I'm not. Alright, let me put some of this stuff up because it's bothering me. Alright, let's see if this cucumber's any good. Oh yeah. I'm going to try to put those there. I'm rethinking the middle. Maybe put these over a little bit. I don't know. Oh, I forgot. I have a whole nother part. I'm just going to put that in a bowl. And we'll have it later. If we need to pull it out, we will. I was gonna put these in a what do you call it? I don't know. In the little crock pot, but I decided not to. I'm moving the cheeses over. Because I'm putting those on and I need some more to put my crackers. This is not turning out exactly like I thought, but that's okay. that there. Nestle those in. Alright, crackers. Wow, there's not many crackers in this. I'm going to put that many of those. That many of those. And then we'll get something else to put these in before we put them away. I'm moving the cucumbers over here with the broccoli. That's better. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Now I gotta figure this out, because I've never used it before. It smells good. I think I'm gonna put it on a little plate or something, a saucer. Because I don't know how it works exactly. If I had something smaller it'd be better, but that'll work. It'll be fine. It's gonna feed everybody. That'll do. It's okay. It's not exactly like I wanted it. Maybe I could move this cheese over here. And put that there. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Alright, so there is my version of a charcuterie board for tonight. I need to mix the sauce. But there's the goat cheese, the Edam cheese, I think, pepper jack, mozzarella, the Italian meatballs, bagel chips, or bagel crackers, garlic and chive, garden crackers. I can't remember the name of that. I told y'all. Turkey, prosciutto, ham, salami, some vegetables. There we go. Now we're gonna eat. So we ate, we put away the leftovers, I cleaned up the kitchen the rest of the way. Jeff is actually putting a couple things in the dishwasher, but I hand washed everything that needed to be hand washed. I have a bunch of towels and washcloths, or the cleaning rags, that I need to wash tonight. So with the little bit of clothes that we have after I take my shower, I can throw those in there and have a load of clothes to wash. So I'm going to do that because I want everything ready, cleaned. I want the washing machine emptied, because whenever that's the only good thing about having that washing machine in the kitchen. I can throw all the dirty hand towels and stuff straight in there. Well, I mean, it's nice to have it in there in some ways, but other ways it's really annoying because, you know, food and dirty clothes and dog hairs and stuff. Anyway, we got everything done, or I got everything put away and everything. They had their naps. I don't know if Jeff's going back to sleep or not. He probably will. But I'm about to take a shower, so I'm calling this video done for tonight. It might be pretty long. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I do hope you enjoyed this. This was me just showing you what I do to prepare for Thanksgiving on the night before. It's just according to what I'm cooking, but I do prep some things. Let me know in the comments what you do. I don't know what else I was going to say because my back is hurting and I want to, like, not do anything else, but I still have chores. But that's okay. I'll do them and they'll be done and then I can rest, and then tomorrow we'll start over. But that's what I do for Thanksgiving preps, for any kind of holiday preps, to get ready to have a big cooking day the next day, so I don't have as much to cook, because I could have done all that tomorrow, but it's easier now. So happy Thanksgiving. I hope you are having a wonderful one, or did have a wonderful one, or whenever you're watching this, if you celebrate Thanksgiving. But if you like this video, go ahead and do all the YouTube things. If you didn't like it, do them anyway, because you might like something I do later. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me how your Thanksgiving was. What did you have? Did you have anything new? Did you have anything different? Did you have anything that was super yummy? Come back tomorrow and we'll show you what we had. That might be all the video is what we had and me finishing up anything that I'm cooking. That might be all it is. It might be a short video. I don't know yet. We'll see. We don't have any real traditions other than cooking the turkey and stuff. Selena and I used to get up and watch the parade. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't want to end like this. Sorry. I don't want to end the video like this. Let me pull myself together. Okay, I'm a little better. I really didn't expect that to happen, and I'm sorry. It's gonna be okay. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet and laugh at the crazy, y'all. Laugh at the crazy. It'll be alright.